Hi peeps! It is your girl, stylist Trisha Cromwell. It's Tuesday, you know what that means. It's Trisha's Tip Tuesday, where I go live and I answer any of your fashion or shopping or closet organization questions. And typically on Mondays, I'll post on my personal and my business Facebook pages, and I'll ask what questions do people have? What do they want me to talk about? And I actually got a whole bunch this week. Thanks for making me feel popular. Thank you everyone for humoring me. But more so, thanks for everyone who asked, because, you know, for every one person who asks, I'm sure there are at least 4 people out there that are looking for the same advice or have the same questions and either aren't sure who to ask, feel silly asking, or they just kind of missed my post and they don't realize that I answer questions every Tuesday live. So thank you all for asking, because you are not just clearing things up for yourselves, but you know, also for many other viewers and fans and fellow fashionistas. So I have been busy. If you guys have seen on my Facebook, I just announced another event that I'm doing. Hi Gina, yay, thank you for tuning in. I announced, so next month I have a bunch of events coming up, and probably for next Tuesday, I'll tell you guys all a little bit more, but I have my style swap coming up with Easton Women of Today. So if you're cleaning out your closets, this is a ladies' night out to come down and we set your clothing like up like a boutique. You come in, you get to shop other people's clothing. It's all for charity. It's amazing. That's coming up April 6th. April 7th, I am on the panel for Red Women's Empowerment event, which is going to be amazing. It's right here in Randolph. Tickets are really inexpensive, and it's an awesome networking event, and it's all about confidence building. So as far as what the panels will be talking about, as far as what the entertainment will be, it's all about empowerment and confidence. You know, that's what I'm all about too. And then I announced, because I just planned my next style series workshop. So it's kind of like what I do here on lives, where I answer everybody's questions and I give some tips and advice. And this is the same thing, but it's live. It's a workshop, intimate group of no more than 20-25 fellow women with the same kind of questions you have. And I have a topic. I have clothing, models, before and after pictures, and I just kind of educate you. So this month is going to be on the 25th, Tuesday, April 25th, at a winery. Like, for real, you're welcome. You're friggin' welcome, right? A Tuesday night, what better to do? 1620 Winery on the Plymouth waterfront. They're actually not open yet for the season on Mondays and Tuesdays. So they're opening specifically for this event on Tuesday. So literally, we have the run of the place to ourselves. So I'm going to repeat that. Myself, my fans, my fellow fashionistas, my fellow businesswomen, we will have run of a winery all to ourselves. Like, did you guys get that? And tickets are only $25. And I'm bringing in my friend, my coworker, Mary Jo Shanahan, hair and makeup extraordinaire, and she's going to show us some really easy looks, way to turn your makeup and your daytime hair look to night. And I'm going to talk about how to turn your outfit and your accessories from day to night. So this is going to be crazy fun. I just announced it yesterday. Tickets are limited, only $25, which is bananas. And that's April 25th. So just want to let you guys know what I've been working on and where I will be aside from here. And I really just want to get to your questions, because I got so many good ones. So let's go. Okay. So Amy was the first to ask. And she said, leggings are so popular now. Any tips for keeping them organized without using up so much closet space? I have them rolled up in a basket so I can see all of the patterns, but I'm not sure if you have a better solution. Just my idea for Trisha's Tip Tuesday. I love the TTT abbreviation. So my answer is not awesome, because you're kind of doing the best thing that you can. Unfortunately, I don't have a super smart answer for that. I wish I did. You know, I say a lot of times with leggings, obviously they can be folded. They don't have to take up valuable real estate in your closet, right? Where you'll hang up a blouse, you'll hang up a dress so that you can see the details so it doesn't get wrinkled. But anything that's cotton, like leggings or t-shirts or sweatshirts or denim, obviously can be folded. So I would stick them on a shelf, stick them in a drawer. Now, when you come to having a ton of them, right? Because if you have all black ones, like so many people that I know, you can just all dump them in a drawer and literally just pick with your eyes closed and you're getting a pair of black leggings. But when you get into having a bunch of colors and a bunch of prints, rolling them up really is the best way, Amy, that you can see them all. And it's actually the best space saver. So whether it's like a Sterilite plastic bin at the bottom of your closet, at the top of your closet, under your bed, if you can dedicate a drawer to them in a bureau and you kind of roll them up just like you are, it's the best way to save space and it's the best way to see all of the prints. And then just my other suggestion is just to edit through and make sure that, you know, they're all in good condition, they're all wearable, they're all your size, and you currently get use out of them now to make sure that you're just not kind of hanging on to too many, right? Because I have some leggings that I indeed wear in public, and then I also have leggings that I just wear to walk the dog or keep in my house, and I do not store those together. So that may help as well. If you have like a pajama drawer, you can stick the around the house leggings in there, and then the really fun printed, I actually wear outside of my house leggings, you can store somewhere else, and that might help with your space saving too. So, but good job for already being on top of it, because rolling them up and putting them in a basket is actually a genius idea. So next, Camille. Camille would like my take on transitioning dresses for spring. Okay, Camille is already a little dress queen herself. If you all don't know Camille, she owns Chic Stop, which is a fashion truck that actually literally is a store in the back, and she can drive to your house, she can drive to your office, and kind of have a pop-up shop party. Super fun. She's actually doing an event at 1620 Winery as well, right before I am, I think on April 13th, 15th. Sorry, Camille. But her dress inventory is amazing, and everything in her truck is under $100, so you're getting a dress for under $100. So Camille, she does all the buying herself, so girl, you know about dresses. But my take, obviously, on transitioning them for spring, right? So it kind of goes both ways, especially in New England. We are in a traditional time. It is officially spring. Ah, yes, thank God, finally. I think it's like 50 something today, which is friggin' tropical for Boston. And you're kind of like in a weird place, right? Where do I still hold on to my winter items? It is going to snow this weekend. I'm being for real. I heard that. Like, what? So I'm going to keep my sweaters out, but then I'm kind of excited to wear all these new trends, and it is warmer. So I want to wear my flats, and I want to, I want to go out without a jacket. So I know you're kind of tempted to wear your newer things or trendier things or new season things, but then kind of wondering how. So these transition seasons are really all about layering and being creative. So as far as dresses, I have some props with me. So this dress is an example. When did this dress get so heavy? This dress is an example of one that I wear winter, spring, summer, right? So I actually just wore this not too long ago to teach a presentation on fashion, and I wore it with black tights, a black belt, and a black blazer. It's lined, it's pretty thick, it's definitely fabric weight appropriate for the winter. But now, if I want to bring this into spring, it came with this fun pink belt, right? So I can put the pink belt with it, not wear any tights. I could wear booties, or I could start to incorporate an open-toe shoe. And then also, if you still feel like you need arm coverage, because it is still cool, or that's just the way you roll and you don't want the gun show out, I know what you mean, because I'm in that boat, then you can do a cardigan, right? So whereas winter, I would have done a black cardigan or a leather jacket, a black blazer or a leather jacket, and now you could do kind of a lightweight cardigan. It could be could be yellow, which would really pop and look really springy and really fun. Then another way to transition dresses is if you have so that's kind of like your winter dresses, right? Like, how do you keep wearing them into spring? Then if you have what in the hell did I do to the hanger? Got it. If you have your kind of really summery dresses, but you're like way too excited to bring those out and wear them right now, again, it's all about your fun layering, right? So this is where you could do some booties, and you could have your legs exposed, whereas maybe to winterize it you wore some black tights. Now you can expose your legs, but you can do a booty, so you're not totally open toe. It's summer yet, right? But you're still kind of wearing this really flirty fun dress in a fun spring print, a lighter weight, and then you could do a leather jacket over it. Or one trend for spring that's huge is bomber jackets. How cute would this be with like a bomber members only jacket over it, right? So those are kind of my two suggestions for transitioning your dresses for the season, because As we know, a dress is like a one-stop shop outfit, right? You put it on and you're like entirely dressed. So you can't beat it, and they are as crucial in the winter as they are in the summer. So thank you, Camille, for the question. And anybody visit the Chic Stop. I can't even say all that. But visit to see her assortment of dresses. And then also what's really fun is in the spring swap that's coming up, Camille is going to take a brand new dress with tags from her fashion boutique, and she's going to hide it in the swap. So anyone that finds a brand new dress with the Chic Stop tags on it is actually also going to win a gift certificate to the Chic Stop. So it's kind of like a fun scavenger hunt that we added onto the swap this year. And Camille, thank you for participating, because that's going to be awesome and kind of make things a little more fun in the swap boutique. Next, Vicky. Vicky asked, how about one pole across to hang clothes on, and how that's a huge waste of space? How to create better use of space. Girl, yes. Okay, don't get me started. So many times I will go into people's closets, and it's like a huge, like a typical closet size is about 8 feet wide. So it's your typical 8-foot reach in. You can reach in and grab the clothes, and it just has that one lonely pole, right? And it's usually like majorly sagging in the middle because the pole shouldn't hold that much clothes. Clothes weigh a lot. If you guys didn't realize, there's a lot of stress on your poles. I'm so corny. I can't even help it. Anyways, you have this one rod or this one pole going across, and that's it. And you have so much space up top and so much space on the bottom that you're not utilizing. So aside from having, you know, someone such as myself, a professional closet organizer and designer, come in and really measure the space and come up with some different materials that you can add in, different layout, just some really quick things to do on your own. So one is to pay attention to the height that the rod is at, right? If you can stand to raise it a little bit, you're gonna save some space. So I usually will hold like the top shelf. Oh, hi Mom. My mom gave me a thumbs up. I'll usually reserve the top shelf of a closet for kind of storage. So maybe for seasonal things or things that you don't wear all the time or you don't have to reach all the time, so you can really store things, whether it's in bins or folded or in bags or baskets. So if you can stand to raise that shelf a little bit, even if it means stepping on a step stool to do so, do that, because the things you're going to store up there, you're not getting all the time anyway, right? So raising the pole up, you'll still have storage on top, but what it will give you is more space on the bottom, which is the actual reachable space. This way, sometimes you can double hang, and they sell these things now, like if you don't want to install like a whole closet kit or have a carpenter, or me, plug again, come in. They sell these things like at IKEA and like online at Home Depot and Lowe's, and it's like 2 little hooks that hangs on your closet rod. It hangs down, and it's another rod. So that way you're able to do like your shirts and then your pants down here, and it gives you a whole nother section, right? Originally, your closet rod may not be high enough to double hang. So what you should do is take a long sleeve shirt, hang on the rod, take another long sleeve shirt and hold it directly underneath that hanging shirt. And if it's not dragging on the ground, you know you have enough space. If it is, you'll have to raise your rod up to do this. It requires a drill, it requires a measuring tape and a stud finder and some anchors, but it's worth it if you can create that extra space. And something else that you can do, if you do have a closet just has the one rod, don't forget that you can put furniture in a closet, right? So like I love IKEA. Their bookshelves and their cube dividers, they are great for storing like sweatshirts, jeans, t-shirts, belts, purses, shoes. So that's something else you can kind of add to the bottom of your closet. I actually just posted a picture of a before and after I did of a gentleman's closet where his shoes were like hot mess everywhere all over the floor. And I just went to Target. I got, I'll post a picture underneath so you guys can see, but I just got these really simple shoe shelves. They are, what, $13 each, $14 each, and just put it on the bottom of the closet, and they're stackable, or you can put them side by side, and it kind of created shelves. And that helps. So it doesn't always have to be something that's already installed in your closet, and it doesn't have to be something for closets. So you could find a furniture piece, a bookcase, a shelving item, as long as it's at least 12 inches deep. It should fit in your closet because typically they're like at least 18 inches deep. But you can then fit your shoes on it, or you can fit clothes on it too. So Vicky, I hope that helps. And as you know, I've done a ton of closets. I have a contractor that works with me, or I install a lot of the kits myself. So if you need help, you know where to find me. What else we got? Oh, that was myself responding. I don't have to read that one. Sherry. Oh, okay. Sherry. I love you, Sherry. You can always count on Sherry. So Sherry and Lisa had an amazing conversation on my wall regarding jeans and the rise of denim. So Sherry asked, what's the deal? Oh, well, first, Sherry asked, what's the deal with perforated shoes that I'm seeing everywhere? How do I age appropriately wear these? So I went in my own closet and I had a friggin' example of said perforated shoes. So what I think you're talking about is the kind of like the laser cut leather or the mesh or the cutouts that we're seeing in a lot of this season's booties specifically. And I think you can totally do it no matter what age, right? So here's the pair that I actually have myself. That was like all up in the camera, right? Ralph Lauren, classic cut, like color like nobody's business because it goes with anything. It is sheer, so it is actually laser cut in the leather, but then the toe box is covered. So you can see like some toe cleave, but you don't like, oh, totally see the toes. I just got a bunch of thumbs. Hey, I'm glad you guys like my shoes. This is completely age appropriate. I mean, this is any age appropriate. If you're in your 20s, you should have this for job interviews or for special occasions. And if you're in your 50s and 60s, I mean, this is a completely appropriate, comfortable heel and style. So Sherry, this is perforation you can do, woman. Another one that I have is this Calvin Klein booty that I have. I love, love, love this little, I love the chunky heel. I actually got this at one of my style swaps. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you find. I'm trying to tell you, you guys better be there. April 6th, Easton Country Club. Did I plug in enough? Okay. Anyways, this with the bigger perforation is more of a statement piece. I could see why something like this might scare you a little bit more because it is a statement. It is much more of a draw. I still think you can do it. Hillary treated just like a beige shoe. Exactly. And just like with this one, it is a statement piece. I can see that if you were seeing perforated shoes that also had buckles on them and exaggerated hardware and shiny gold zippers or buttons, like I could see why that could be a little too youthful and a little too much of a statement. But something with this here, Sherry, I can see you wearing these with some skinny jeans, a blazer or a leather jacket, and just like a t-shirt or a blouse underneath, right? And just kind of make this your statement piece. So I hope those examples helped you because that was just what I found in my closet, but I know there are so many styles like in stores right now. Hillary, I know you would love for me to come to your closet. I didn't get back to you a long time ago and I was supposed to send you some ideas. But I'm going to because you sent me those pictures and I need to get in there because you have like, it's a good space in there and you already have like the track system started. So it's actually probably not as big of a project as you think to pimp your closet. My phone's ringing. I always forget to put it on vibrate. Am I the only one? Or maybe I just talk for too friggin' long. That's why. Moving on. Sherry, because she's friggin' awesome, had another question. And I'm going to read it verbatim because I have to do it justice. So Lisa asked, what kind of jeans do you recommend for someone who doesn't want super low rise but not landing at mid-waist? Sherry piped in, I'm with you, like I don't want to risk crackage, but I'm not into mom jean territory quite yet. And then they proceeded to go on about how frightening crackage is, which just the term crackage in itself is friggin' awesome. I kind of wish the conversation kept going. And if you're privy to my personal page, you can read all about it. But really good questions. So the long and the short of denim is an answer you're not going to love, and it's called shopping is a sport. Get in there and try every style on. Every style, every cut, every fit. Pay attention to what the labels say and just start to narrow your selections down accordingly. Like I have entire denim shopping packages where we just shop for denim because it's that crucial to get a good fit, but it's so worth it. And a lot of people give up. So, you know, a mid-rise or a mid-waist is like the ideal fit and the ideal flattering. However, like, you know, for Lisa and Sherry, you two are even different heights. So a mid-rise is not the same for someone who's 5'2" as it is for someone that's 5'8". Let's be real. So it really means going in and trying on. One mid-rise style is not going to fit the same as another mid-rise style, as annoying as that is. I like stores like The Gap. I love The Gap for denim, just because they're pretty current with their styles and their washes, but I love the assortment. So they'll offer a mid-rise, a low-rise, a curvy fit, a straight fit, a slim fit, a cigarette fit, and they will explain if it's comfy on the hip and straight throughout the leg. And I don't really know if like the tag voice sounds like that, but like my announcer voice sounds like that. So I love The Gap just because you can get in there and play around with different fits, and because the labels are so specific, you know what you're trying and you can get to an idea of what's working. I also love because they have different lengths. They have ankle, they have regular, sometimes they have long, and they have petite. I also like White House Black Market's jeans. I always say that wrong. White House Black Market. I like how their jeans fit, and I also like that they're available in petite, because again, petite length and petite sizing doesn't just mean that it's shorter because it's for short or tall people. It affects the rise as well, and it affects the hip placement, everything, where the knee placement is. So I like that White House gives you that option, and I like that Ann Taylor gives you that option. Unfortunately, sometimes the petite departments aren't, don't have as much variety, or sometimes they're just online. But again, Lisa and Sherry, I hope that helps you. Sherry, stop being worried about mom jeans. I can't even see you in mom jeans. I think that we're all a little scared from like the 80s and 90s, like indigo, weird blue wash, way too high-waisted jeans with like the far apart small pockets, right? Those are mom jeans. I don't see you in mom jeans. To steer clear, don't worry about the rise. It's not just the rise that made it a mom jean. It's the wash. It's the fact that it had no texture to it. Like a lot of the denim now is like sandblasted, and that's where you get like all of those different, almost like designs or lines or different washes. Sometimes it could be a white wash, sometimes it's like a green or a beige, right? So mom jeans were just kind of straight up dyed. Like there was no texture, there was no design, there was no flattering or unflattering placement of any, wash at all. So you're not going to even find those today. I'm confident you're not going to wear them. But one thing to do to be safe is just to get a dark wash. No matter whether it's a low rise, mid rise, high rise, whether it's a skinny straight or a boot cut or a wide leg, a dark wash jean is always like a surefire guarantee way to look polished and to look, to kind of have the best fit and the best overall polished appearance. So, you got to try your jeans on, ladies. You have to read the tags. Go with a darker wash. Pay attention to pocket placement in the back. The smaller the pockets and the farther apart they are, the bigger your booty's going to look. And the bigger the pockets and the closer they are together, the tighter and firmer your booty's going to look. So there are a lot of different aspects. That's why, again, like I said, I have an entire shopping package for just denim. But I hope those helped. What we got next? Marsha asked about spring trends. So that's actually what my newsletter was about this month for March. Every month I send out an email newsletter directly to inboxes, and I just kind of talk about what I have going on, and I pick a topic and I kind of go off and I put in some pictures, and hopefully you guys find it helpful. So you can sign up for that right on my website, or if you want to email trustintrisha@gmail.com, and that is TRICIA, no TRISHA. Thank you very much. But if you shoot me an email and just let me know you want to be on the list, if you're not, I can definitely add you. I also, just yesterday, I posted the link to my March newsletter on this wall. So you can read it a little more in depth, but like I touched on earlier, bomber jackets. Like bomber jackets came back in a huge way for the fall, and they're not going anywhere. So they're like the members only jackets are back, but for spring they're in pastel colors. I've seen like pinks and nudes and baby blues that are really cute. They're embroidered. Some of them have flowers on them. Some have patches on them. So you can have a lot of fun with it. And then also stripes. So stripes and florals, we see, it's kind of like a guarantee, right? Every spring, every summer, you're getting a stripe, you're getting a floral. It just depends on kind of the size of the print, the colors, the contrast, whether it's subtle, romantic, bold. So this year, it's bold. It's bold stripes. They're thick, contrasted in color. They could be vertical, they could be horizontal, and it could be like a white, red, and navy, or it could be a black and white, or a bright yellow and navy. It's just really eye-catching and bold and kind of an all-over pattern. And then the same with florals. We're also seeing a lot, and this is derived from, you know, the runways back when the designers released the collections, and now they're coming out, all over florals. So it's not just wearing, you know, a shirt with a couple flowers on it or just a floral shirt. It is an entire floral tunic, entire floral leggings, entire floral dress with just the same kind of repeat pattern, but in a bunch of really girly, feminine, springy colors. Khaki, we're seeing a lot of. It's making its comeback, kind of a military edge, but chic and feminine. And there are a lot of khaki dresses, you guys, that I'm seeing that are just, and you can belt them so many different ways, and you can have fun, and you can do like a pump or a booty to be a little more edgy. And of course, you know, khaki is a fabric and a color. So you can play. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can wear a khaki dress and like red shoes, or like floral shoes. Oh, which is another spring trend, right? I'm loving to see that. Also metallics, again, those came in for the spring. They haven't gone anywhere. Metallics and shoes are really fun. Seeing metallic bomber jackets, a lot of oversized jewelry, which, I mean, I don't know who does that all the time. Maybe me sometimes. But we're seeing like oversized sunglasses, oversized bags are going to be huge for like spring, summer, especially beach bags and tote bags, and carry your entire life, plus the kitchen sink in your bag. So those are some really fun trends, and those are kind of my favorite picks. So I hope that helps. And if there are any that you guys are excited to rock, type it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And go through your closets. You may have some of those pieces now, and you might be trending. You don't even know it, right? One more question. Hold on, because I got this dry mouth thing happening. So this is my Yeti, life-changing. Inside my Yeti, my Starbucks strawberry refresher. Welcome to the life of Trisha, folks. Okay, last question. Aren't you guys excited? I'm going to shut up soon. Is from Lindsay. Another closet question. And I find that I get a lot of closet questions around this time because, you know, we're going through our wardrobes, and it's time to bring out spring. It's time to pack away winter. What the hell did I wear last season? Does it still fit? What did I wear it with? Do I even still like this? And wait, I didn't wear these sweaters all winter. Why not? Then do I even want them? I didn't even know they were here because my pile of sweaters is so high and there's 15 shoe boxes in front of it. Shoot, I forgot I had them. How can I better organize my closet? I could go on and on. So another closet question comes from Lindsay, and she says, I need help with having a huge bedroom and no closet. Yikes. It has its own entrance and probably was used as a family room at one time. There is a wall-to-wall fireplace with a hearth as well. I feel like I could utilize that space better than just placing shoes and boots along it. I also have one old dresser, but a ton of clothes. Help, LOL. I am so disorganized when it comes to my room and my clothes. Thanks, Trisha Cromwell. I know you can help. No pressure. You know I can help. No, girl, of course I can help. Hello. I want to see pictures of this so I can, like, for real tell you. So just, like, DM them to me or whatever. But what I would say is that closets are crucial. Like, they're so, like, to me, if my stuff is not hanging up and I can't see it, forget about it. It's not getting worn. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to forget about it. I don't have time, right? And I know a lot of people are in the same situation. So the more that you can see everything you have, the better. Especially dresses, skirts, any blouses, t-shirts with print, or, you know, anything where you need to see the details so you don't forget. If you don't have hanging space, you need it, okay? What I would recommend, again, is to use a piece of furniture as a closet. And that's what I recommend to any of my clients that don't have a closet in their room. You can buy them online. Amazon sells them. Target sells them. For me, what I find is that IKEA is like one of the best places. Don't go with the cheapest because the quality isn't always the best, and clothing weighs a lot. Like, you guys would be surprised how much clothing weighs. So you don't want to get something that friggin' falls over. But IKEA is really great for adjustable wardrobes. And they're called wardrobes. You'll probably spend about $250 on it. It is going to be so worth it. And it's just another piece of furniture for you. And then, obviously, like I was saying with the shelves that I got at Target to house your shoes. Or don't forget that the back of your door is also great storage space. So they have those shoe containers. I don't know why I can't think of the name right now, but you just hang it over the back of the door. It hangs down and it has the pouches for shoes. Liv says I have a huge one from IKEA and it works. The wardrobe cabinets, right? I'm telling you, like I recently actually just shopped with a client and her mom for one because the same situation. The closet in her room was tiny, and it's just like that's something you can't sacrifice. Like even if you're at the point that you have to go to Target and get like one of those portable racks for like $20 that they sell for people to put like in their laundry room. Even if you have to start there, I'm telling you, start there, start hanging your stuff. Likely you have some things that you can edit and get rid of, which will kind of calm down your overwhelm a little bit. Narrow down to what you really need in your closet, and then put it in a place that you can see it and it works for you no matter what you have to do. Like I have taken old entertainment systems, right? So if you go to like Savers or like Salvation Army, you can tell I'm so friggin' into this. Okay, I'm gonna reel it in. I'm gonna reel it in so I don't go for like 30 minutes. But you can go to like Savers or like whatever, thrift stores, and they always have entertainment centers. Why? Because we have flat screens now and they go on the wall, right? So people don't want these entertainment centers anymore. One. Two, what's awesome is they're actually good quality. Like I said, like IKEA is great, but it's not solid wood. It's not solid oak by any means, okay? But a lot of this older furniture that they had, Sharon said your sister has an IKEA one. I know, I do too. I have like 2 IKEA ones. And I have closets in my house. Like I live this. But yeah, I did just see Tiffany and Jason's IKEA ones too, and they're so cute. They're so functional. But anyways, you can pick up like an old entertainment center and hang a rod in it or put shelves in it. Like, so what? Like a lot of them will have like that huge stupid cutout for like the back of the giant boob tube TVs, whatever. It's going against the wall. Like you can cover it if you want, if not, who cares? But they're actually really good for storage. If you need to add a piece of furniture for clothing storage, that's another option. And they're usually a little bit shorter and not too big. So, Lindsay, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. If you want to send me pictures, I can give you some more direction. I know, unfortunately, you're not local. If so, girl, I'd have been at your house and I'd have been figuring this out for you. But we can definitely still do this virtually. So, I hope that helped. That's all my questions. And like, you guys make me feel so popular. Like I said before when I started doing this, I used to post Crisis Tuesday on my Facebook page and ask everyone, to just let me know any fashion questions they had. And then Facebook went and changed things, and they really limit visibility on business pages. Unfortunately, trying to keep the little woman down. But I found that when I was posting, hey, it's Crisis Tuesday, ask your questions, people weren't seeing it until Wednesday or Thursday. Thanks, Facebook. So when live became popular and I realized, oh my God, I love talking and I love my face in the camera, what can I do? I decided to take the Crisis Tuesday into a live. And I'm so glad it's working. Like, I'm so glad you guys are participating so I just don't look like a weirdo with nothing to talk about. I love challenges, and you guys, believe it or not, everyone has similar questions, and we all think that we are in our own boats of disorganized, not enough time, don't know how to dress our body, don't know what outfits to put together, but we're not alone. Everyone has the same concerns. So again, you guys asking, it helps everybody. It helps me stay sharp and on game, and it helps everybody else who has these questions too. So I'm going to sign off. Definitely check out my page. Sign up for my newsletter. As always, I offer my phone to ring again. Sorry, whoever's calling. My bad. I'll get back to you. I offer free 30-minute style evaluation calls. So if you guys ever want to jump on the phone with me just to ask me some questions, we can do a virtual call. If you bought something and you're not sure if it looks good on you, or you bought something that you love but you don't know what to wear it with, we can jump on a free 30-minute call and we can kind of just discuss your needs. You can ask me any questions in a little bit more of a private setting than Facebook, obviously, and then just talk more about the wardrobe process and why I'm so passionate and why I know everybody needs it in their life. I'm signing off. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, and I will see ya.